My boarding pass say 11:30 a.m. and y'all, that's what time it is. 11:30 a.m. Check-in was so easy. I'm pleased. Carnival Freedom. All this to try to win $10. Raffle. Lines. So I just got to my room, 12:32. My bag is not here yet, which is okay for now. Hopefully it's just on the way. I saw them bringing bags near the elevators, but here's my room. I got ocean view to myself, and I told them king size, or put the two twin beds together. Here's my view. We haven't left the port yet, but it's supposed to be like ocean level, so you kind of get a sense there. And let's check the room out. So here's some space there. Probably put my Kindle in there or on the counter. I have a lot of counter space, especially for one person. Cabinet space there, and I think this might fold out into a bed, so you might have two beds, or if it don't fold out into a bed, someone could still sleep there. What else in my room? There's a TV there. Then I got closet space here. I really hope they bring my bag soon, because I would like to go ahead and unpack and not live out of a bag. Looks like I have a lot of hangers. And I even have more hangers, especially by having this room to myself. Even if I didn't, it's still a lot of closet space. So now the bathroom. Okay, that's the shower stall. And the toilet and the sink. Not bad. So ready to sail. Hopefully they bring my bag on soon. Bye bye. We have sailed away.
You better turn it on time. Hey, hey, hey.
So now that the sail away party going on, let's see what they got. Mongolian walk. Oh, that looks good. Smells good. Sweet spot. Some of the desserts look like they're gone. Then you got the sorry, I had a cough. That smoke got in my mouth. It says buffet is closed, but that's on the buffet. Looking good there. And you got your drinks over there. So this is the, I think this is the main dining. I'm gonna keep on walking around. So when you walk around the corner, there's some more. There's the deli section. Let's see, some things on the item, on the menu. Then you got comfort kitchen. I don't know what's up and over here. Ooh, some more buffet, but it says closed, so I'm sure they had a lot of items out here. So I think the same thing on that other side that I just left. And then lots of seating area there. So lots of options to choose from, and that's just the beginning. I see some steps right there. I don't know if that's just more seating, probably. So I'm gonna go up there shortly, and if it's any different, I'll make a video.
people went pretty good.
We are at the north coast of the island, the Atlantic. You are very welcome. My name is Miguel. I'm going to be your guide today during five and a half hours. We are going to spend together. My job is to give you the city information or places that we are going to visit information.
If there's an emergency, any help needed, you guys know where we at. We are on. Here we have it. Perfect.
All right, here we go.
Awesome. You got those down in a minute. Give you a full briefing. Before we get into
So we are leaving the the area where we snorkel, I enjoyed it. Unfortunately, I didn't get any pics or videos when I was doing it because everybody was off the boat and I didn't want to bother anybody. Although I did see a few friends like doing that, but it's okay. I enjoyed myself. I loved it. I was scared at first. It was nothing. I think a non-swimmer could have even done this because you had your life vest, your fins, and your snorkeling gear. But on the end, I took my fins off and I deflated my life vest and I swam. I'm so proud of myself, y'all. Awesome. I would do it again.
You know who made it.
So while Asa is out carving the ice, I'm gonna ask some people what he's carving. If you guess it right, I'm gonna give you a little prize.
Better welcome. Attended one of the auctions. There's a few of you, wonderful, and so there's the rest of you. Welcome for the first.
We've got the incredible Mafia, and let's make some noise for Belarus. Give it up for Satan's and the Grenadines. Let's hear it for Nicaragua. Coming down next right here, we have Canada. Make some noise for St. Lucia.
You know who made it.
And I'll turn back around. Give me one reason to stay here. And I'll but they'll always remember your time. Like my daddy cried. I never got a chance to see him.
To see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine. The best for you to don't forget me. I beg, I remember you said sometimes it lasts in love. Sometimes it hurts instead. So when we ask my boy, tell me that you'll be right for me. Hold me like you never let me go. You're leaving our partnership. We want to see you back again.
So we are back in Florida. My window's a little little foggy there. You can see where we're gonna be getting off. Overall, this trip was pretty good. The ocean water was fine. Boat did rock some. It's an older Carnival boat. Other than that, all of us took medicine. I took Dramamine once a day, every day. I started maybe like 2 hours into sailing, and then I just took it once a day. This is my second cruise. My first cruise, I didn't get sick at all, but it was shorter. I didn't want to take any chances with this one because this was 5 days, and many folks said that in the winter, the ocean water is rough. When the winter storm mixes with the water, blah, 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 the waters can be rough. So I didn't want to chance it. I paid a lot of money for this trip. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of money. Getting to that. Cruises, they're not my first choice of a vacation, but because my dad's class of 1976 was on this boat, it was like 10 to 11 of them. And then even my mom's class, she was on this boat too. She had 3 classmates on the boat with her. Then I had 3 aunts, my sister, how many cousins? About 5 or 6 cousins, and an uncle. So I had some family over here. Oh, and 2 of my neighbors too. I didn't know that till I got on the boat. I said, oh, you're on my boat too. And then a lady that I know from Bladen County, she's on this boat too. I ran into her. So there were other local folks on the boat. So I said, sure, why not? Initially, I was rooming with someone, but then I got to thinking about it. I know how I am. I like to have my alone time and whatnot. And I wasn't in my room that much. I mean, at night, obviously. But sometimes during the day, I did want to escape to my room, and I did that here and there. But then there were some parts on the deck where you could kind of unwind and read or whatnot. So if you're a person that kind of like to have your alone time, then pay the more money and get your own room. But for me, it kind of worked out because I was in a room with someone, but then our travel agent for the group, she told me to wait until Black Friday, and I got pushed into this room, only had to pay $200 more. So that wasn't bad by just coming out of another room into this one. However, I was stuck with ocean view. As you can see, I wanted balcony. That's what I had the first time when I was sharing. Balcony would have been nice for sure if you're a person that likes to get away and have some time to yourself and you still want that ocean view. So balcony is nice too, but ocean view, I can still look out, but there's no place to sit out, you know, but still good nonetheless. For families, there were some children on our boat and parents, and I was looking at them and I was like, this actually is a really good way to travel if you have a family, because what I paid for this room, you could fit 2 adults. Those are 2 twin beds bundled together. So I had this big bed by myself, which made it a king, I believe. And sometimes I roll over to the middle, but as you can see in the middle there, you can see where they join there in the middle. So you'll kind of sink in a little bit. So I ended up kind of staying on one side. Then you have a chair there. I think when families have a room, they have bunk beds on this side. So it could work if they have 2 older children, maybe even babies. They might could sleep there, I'm not sure. Yeah, they kind of could. So basically, I kind of see why families do it, because by the time you do your flight, your hotel, your Airbnb, and you have to figure out all your meals when you're not doing a cruise, it can add up for a family. So I see why they do it, because when they get on here, all the meals are covered. Like, you don't have to whip your wallet out for anything unless you were to buy the fancier steak, which the steak we got that was free. It was good to me. What else? If you buy jewelry or if you go shopping in the little shops, but other than that, you could really walk on this cruise with $0 and get back off with $0 and still enjoy yourself. Because even at the ports, the pool was free, the beach chairs and stuff like that. The excursions, they cost obviously. So it's not really an expensive trip. I do see why folks cruise. But the water has to be calm and you have to be on top of your medicine. Yeah, because there are some folks, they said, got sick. But overall, I think this trip was good. I'm at 4 minutes now. I didn't mean to make it too long. It was good. I would do it again, but like I said, it's not my first choice of a vacation. But if there's a group of folks going, I'll hop on, that type of thing. It's not something I'll say, yay, I'll do on my own. More like if a group of folks were going. But I enjoyed myself. Now it's back to reality. We get to stay another night in Florida, not by choice. We flew a Velo, and unfortunately, they postponed our flight. We knew this like maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, so they let us know ahead of time. So they put us on the next day flight. We don't know why. It could be because there wasn't enough people. I don't know. But we got an Airbnb together. It's my mom, my aunt, and about 3 cousins. We got a cheap Airbnb. It's a house. We had to pay $30 each. Not bad. We're going to rent a minivan. That's not bad. Another $30, $40 each. And then catch our flight tomorrow. So basically, we had to spend maybe $60 more to stay another night in Florida. Plus food. Who wants food? We ate so much on this cruise. That's another thing, guys. You got to have willpower. There's food everywhere, food at all times of day. I was sitting on the deck reading my book, full as a tick. And there was a family beside me that got pizza. And I looked over and I said, oh, it looks good. What did I do? Get up and got a slice. So the first thing I'm going to do when I get home is weigh myself. I know it's not going to be fun, but I'm going to do it and get back on it. Before the cruise, I was working on it. And now I'm going to have to really work on it. But anyways, this is much longer now. Thank you guys for watching my video up to now. I might add a few pictures of our Airbnb in case some folks are interested in staying at the one that we're at. We're going to be staying in Orlando. It's about 8 minutes from the airport. So I'll add a few pictures of that. And that'll conclude my video. Thank y'all so much for watching. I'm back. One thing I want to add real quick. I know I said you could probably get away with not spending any money on the cruise if you were real tight or that type of thing. Or you just didn't want to buy anything. However, on the end, you do want to tip your stewardess or steward. Mine was very good. He got me a blanket when I needed. I didn't do the room service because we have lots of food on here and I want to get some steps in, which I got a lot of steps in. But long story short, you want to tip your steward. They add $80 on your account. You can choose to keep that or charge. You can choose to keep that, or you can just choose to give your steward cash every day. Like if you're one of those that say, I just rather tip my steward cash every day based on how they do, give more someday, less someday, or however you want to do it, just give them something. Please don't walk off the boat and not give your steward some type of tip. That's all I got to say. I mean, the amount is debatable. Please just tip your steward. They work very hard. And the job, not many people want to do this type of job, and they took it. So please do that. I just want to say that.
You know who made it.
So we are checked into our Airbnb. It's a nice Airbnb. It has a backyard, little sitting area. We could probably sit out here while it's not too cold just yet. And then it's 3 bedroom, 1 bath. Sitting area, kitchen. They even left us some games we might play. Bubble, Twister, TV. 3 bedrooms. But we're down to 1 bath, but we'll make it work for one night. Nice Airbnb.